When we took out Cynthia, she triggered something, some contingency plan by Weyland Yutani. Now Esther's seeing gravity and power distortions under the surface of LV-895. You're going back into the ruins to find the source. Fireteam, we need to locate the anomaly. I got Esther and Doc Honecker on the line for assist.
Just speaking to this. Okay. Hello?
The gravity distortions are increasing. I recommend haste.
You know, given a choice between fighting synths and Xenos, I'll take, a beer. Watch your back!
What am I looking at here? Who built this?
There are holograms on the far end of the room. Might we investigate?
Don't linger. Bad weirdness underground, remember?
A synthetic. Perhaps I can recover its final directives.
Another swarm from behind!
Before she perished, Cynthia had her forces scan carvings throughout the complex.
What for? Can you read them?
Not without the transliteration to begin from.
The wall. More carvings.
Drop a LiDAR scanner for S. She can work on a translation later.
There is a commonality, a sequence shared with the first set.
I got signals! Closing fast! Scanner must have pissed him off somehow! Xenos are down here.
Bypassing damage.
Don't worry, it's just a flesh wound. Aid kit's here.
The exit is sealed by Wayland devices. A moment, please.
Xenos ain't waiting!
How did they get human tech to work with this door?
Clearly, Weyland-Yutani studied this complex for years. Long before you arrived, Doctor.
Looks clear. Keep moving.
Sergeant, it is possible Cynthia's interest in these carvings is related to the anomaly.
Fireteam, scan the carvings, fast, and be ready for bugs.
These do not seem related to the previous set.
I knew it! Pissed off the Xenos! Ambush to rear! Secure. Resume your advance.
What was Cynthia doing down here?
In her final moments, she suggested there was an existential threat to humanity here. One that synthetics were, perhaps, better suited to deal with. There is a magnetic anomaly nearby. Might you
Grabbing ammo.
investigate?
Fine. Last one. Then we focus on the big anomaly.
What is this?
It's got an ass load of carvings. Get scanning, Fireteam.
Those jars.
had these symbols. Perhaps another? We already had these symbols. Perhaps another? I have logged a number of characters. We still require a key to translate them.
Eyes up!
Bypassing
The
damage.
jars. That's what the pathogen came stored in. The experiments we ran, the mutations, all from those. But there's so few, and empty. Where are the rest?
Rearming. Grabbing ammo.
We seem to have entered a different section.
Acid spitters, don't sit and talk!
Hear that?
Esther, what are the big, intestinal tracts?
Insufficient data to speculate.
It's alien. We can't make any assumptions. The far platform. There's Wayland equipment around it.
Clear the bugs, Fireteam!
Mine is out.
Wayland Yutani has interfaced with a non-human instrumentality.
It could control the doors. Fireteam, rig a connection for Esther.
Accessing the Wayland Yutani translation matrix. There is a remarkable amount of data here. Stand by.
Watch its attacks!
Grabbing ammo.
I believe I have found a transliteration key. Stand by. The door can be opened from its console, but it requires a series of commands. I am attempting to determine the requirements.
I'll get those bastards for this. All right, rearming.
Bypassing deck.
Big bugs! A mess of them!
Correct.
I believe I have it.
Esther's got the doors! Secure the room!
Bypassing deck.
That gravity anomaly is getting stronger. Let's see what Cynthia left for us to deal with.
Grabbing ammo.
Cynthia's notes contain a term for the builders of this facility. Wayland Yutani referred to them as the engineers.
Esther, you can read the text?
Yes, it is very similar to Proto-Indo-European, a prehistoric human dialect.
Why is an alien language so similar to an ancient human one? The implications are
I don't know what we found under LV-895, who built that place, or what it's for. The distortions and anomalies Cynthia started are still growing. Something's warming up. We need to know what. Get down there and find out.
The gravitational anomaly continues to intensify. Locating the source is imperative.
Stay frosty. We know there's Xenos. God knows what else Cynthia had.
And that alien equipment. Who knows what it does? Be careful.
Movement! Closing fast! What are we looking at in here, Doc?
It could be, I mean, with that structure... I have no idea.
Head right? It's in that direction-ish. You'll find it.
Curious.
Hey, here come our little friends!
Just detected a burst of 511 kilo-electron-volt gamma rays from within the gravitic anomaly.
Sounds like something just turned on.
Grabbing ammo. Ambush.
We need a map of this place. These holes loop all over. Negative ID. Can you see them?
is an instrumentality across the room.
Clear the bugs first. Hey, hold up and listen.
I will try to acquire a facility layout. Hit only the controls I specify.
Rearming.
Fireteam, set up a perimeter. It could take her a while.
Farthest left, center right, center top. Analyzing output. Stand by.
Watch overhead!
Mine is ready to go.
Big nasty!
Bypassing
I
deck.
could only find a local map.
Grabbing ammo.
Please, head up the ramp.
Patching up. Nice! An 8K.
Xenos ahead! Coming over the bridge! Yo, Honecker, anything you can tell us about who built this place?
Huh. Well, all the metals are dark, and that's interesting. They don't need to be. It may be an aesthetic choice.
Signals, get a camera on. Missed them.
I saw no evidence of xenomorph physiology.
Maybe it's local life? Or rats. Paula Station had rats.
Swarm, boiling up.
unusual power signature nearby, similar to emissions within the anomaly. Might you set up a scanner? The structure on the ceiling. Over the scanner.
Delay that! Box inbound! More on your ass! So, what's that on the ceiling?
A biological energy capacitor. A living battery.
Rearming.
We're near the end of the layout Esther grabbed. Use the, squishy thing in that room.
Farthest left, center right, center top. Stand by. Recording the output.
Line is prepped.
Again, I fear I could only extract a local
Bypassing
layout.
Power.
She's modest. A good university department would take months to do that.
Listen.
The map seems to label the section ahead Basket of the Heavenly Traveler.
We must be missing some context. Can I see?
Looks like a control center.
No, careful. That's an anthropomorphic assumption.
Could you obtain a LiDAR sweep of the presumed control center?
That'll rile our friends in the walls. Be ready. Movement! movement all around. Bunker down. Watch the drone.
Bypassing deck. Bypassing deck.
Another warrior!
Don't worry, it's just a flex.
Bypassing deck.
That's it. That's all of them. Madre de Dios.
I believe I have deciphered the controls. Try farthest left, lower right bottom, center top.
That's a big-ass door?
That's a ship. Right?
It is the source of the gravitational distortions.
Cynthia's Asset Zero. That's where we're headed, Fireteam.
haven't forgotten about all that missing pathogen, right?
An alien ship. That's the source of the gravity distortions. We don't know yet what Cynthia's trying to do with it. Who knows what's on that thing or what it can do. Get aboard, shut it down, by any means necessary.
Cynthia's final orders were to prepare Asset Zero, the alien ship, for activation.
Activated for what?
Nothing good. Fireteam, get aboard and stop it.
Pathogen jars.
They dangerous?
Only if opened. We couldn't dent the casing.
Movement! Something new! What the fuck were those?
I guess pathogen mutations of some native life form.
Synths? No, they... Mierda. People! Doc, I really hope that wasn't nobody you knew.
But we didn't even know Wayland had a team down here.
There's more! Pivot to engage! Mierda, there's an assload of them!
Bypassing damage.
You're good. You're nearly to the target.
Preparing for dispatch. T-minus 4 minutes. Destination. Biolab 14. Gateway Station. Earth orbit.
Wait, Earth? Are they insane?
Bypassing damage.
Stand down. Merely a scan.
For what?
Insufficient data, but it appears you passed.
Alright, how can we stop this thing? Options, people.
Cynthia's remnants are likely to have a control center.
Movement! The little bag things! Fireteam, let's ground this ship. Check your doors and corners.
Grabbing ammo. Patching up. Get kids here.
Guess the mutants don't like synths.
Might you access that one's short-term memory?
Signal's closing!
Mine is ready to go.
Bypassing damage.
Movement! Can't lock it!
Leon!
Synth memory intact. Extracting navigation data.
The Leon Stalker.
Grabbing ammo.
That was native life. Big cat with chameleon abilities. Watch for the shimmer. They blend, but not perfectly. Jesus. Wayland moved all the pathogen here.
Storage. For transport to labs in the core.
Hijo de puta. I know an ammo magazine when I see one.
Analysis complete. The synths are working from a location on the upper levels.
Then we keep heading up.
Bypassing damage.
Cynthia left a hologram on in here. Mutants, watch both ends! Got one of Honecker's Leons in there!
Bypassing damage.
Capacitors charging. Objective. Mutagen sample returned. Priority 1. All other priorities rescinded.
Wayland crew, put him down! Movement in the wall!
Bypassing damage.
All down. Move on.
There is an open synthetic near field on the far end of the room.
Rearming.
Mierda, Cynthia's team cannibalized one of their own?
The exit to the control room has been sealed. Quantum encryption.
We got more pathogen. Clear them out!
encryption is complex.
Bypassing damage.
There are other synthetics nearby. If one has an intact memory core, I may be able to reconstruct the cipher.
That one's a loss. Keep looking.
I do not believe that one is suitable. Core stability confirmed. Stand by.
Pathogen, watch the lower deck. How many people did Wayland have in here?
I have reconstructed Cynthia's cipher. Access the upper door, over where you entered.
Grabbing ammo.
Bypassing damage.
Is this something we can mess with?
No, the controls are locked.
Get us to whatever passes for engineering. We'll take out the power, stop it from lifting off.
I just want to say, if you could not blow the ship up.
Right, important to science or history or whatever. We'll do our best, Doc.
The files from the synthetic call this room Vitality Oven to grow.
Which means...
Idiomatically, energy capacitors. Access the control instrumentality.
Rearming.
On the ceiling, the same capacitors we encountered in the previous section. Disable the enzymatic fuel cells.
She means shoot this shit on the side.
required.
Pathogen, they're coming! Scratch one capacitor.
Power buildup slowed 50%.
Haven't seen any more capacitors.
There is another instrumentality at the far end.
It's just a flesh wound. Nice! An aid kit. I'll get those bastards for this.
Enter the sequence. Bone, protective, withdraw.
Yes, you did it! 2 more just dropped!
Sentry gun ready.
Buildup rate reduced to 16%. The final capacitor is in the center on the floor.
There's another stalker in there.
I do not believe the alien ship will fly again.
We'll keep a garrison aboard anyway. Thing's half alive. Be just our luck if it heals itself, too.
Bypassing damage.
When you return, please turn in your uniform. We may learn something from the pathogen bloodstains.